Hi guys, I was going to introduce you to my little cat Emma, but she doesn't like to be forced for me to hold her, so she's against it right now. Oh, let me turn the camera around. She's sitting in front of the window. Emma, look at the camera. That's Emma, better known as Emma Genie, or something not very nice. She's responsible for a lot of spots on my old carpet I replaced. So anyway, I'm on the low-carb diet, and I was just going to make some cloud bread. And you know what I did? You have to separate the cream cheese from the egg whites. So I put the egg yolks in with the cream cheese, and I'm supposed to have the egg whites separate. And some egg whites were still in there with the egg yolks, and I thought I could pour some into the egg whites, but an egg yolk slipped in there. So I had to beat the egg whites with the egg yolk in it, which caused the egg whites not to fluff up correctly. I went ahead and mixed it up all together anyway. Now I've got a tray of hopeful cloud bread in the oven, and I don't know how it's going to turn out, so I hope I didn't do that all for anything. I mean, nothing. And then what else happened today? Well, I could not find my new email address for my new YouTube account anywhere. I drove myself insane looking for it. It took forever. I must have messed around here for 2 hours, maybe more, trying to figure out what that was, and I finally found it, and I put it on the About section of my YouTube channel if you want to email me, which you're welcome to. It'd be nice to talk to you and connect with you. So I was going to read cards today, but I'm not feeling it anymore. Oh, there's Emma Genie. And I don't think that it's a good idea to read cards when you're all worn out and frustrated and all that. So I think you should be well rested. Oh, there's the cat's tail in the picture. Thank you, cats. That's what they're good for. And I think you should probably be peaceful, well rested, not hungry, any of those kind of things that would be disruptive. So maybe tomorrow I'll get that YouTube video out. But let's talk about cards a little bit anyway. So I thought I'd tell you about my card reading process. I kind of like ceremony, and there's a little ceremony I like to do before I read cards or before I sit with spirit every morning like I do. I like Suzanne Giesemann, the famous medium, and she's famous for having acronyms, and she has an acronym for her process with sitting with spirit called Here Goes. You ignore the here, but you use the GOES acronym, and G is for ground, O is for open, E is for expand, and S is for slip. So this is what I say whenever I'm going to read cards and when I first sit down here in the morning. So I say, what do I say? Oh yeah. A light from above comes down and swirls all around me and shoots into the bedrock beneath me and grounds me like a mountain. My heart opens like a rose in bloom, and my heart space expands in a giant sphere all around me. Imagine with me. And then I slip into connection with you, my dear angels and guides and loved ones of love and light. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's my beginning. And then before I read cards, I have a little prayer that I like to say. It was a verse from the Course in Miracles, and I fixed it to be a little prayer for card reading instead. Now, I don't really quite remember how it went before I changed it, but it's from the Course in Miracles, so what am I talking about? What was I talking about? I was talking about, oh, the prayer before I read cards. So it is, may the ones who are unseen to my human eyes become compellingly real to me by the answers I receive. Thank you. So that's how I start out with card reading. And I do think I'm too worn out emotionally, a little exasperated, a lot of new things I'm not accustomed to doing. My website is going to show up soon, I hope. There's a relative that volunteered. I didn't mean to twist his arm. I hope he didn't feel like I twisted his arm. But he's pretty nice to Grandma. So when I asked him his opinion about some things, he said that he would just do that for me. So that's going to happen. So hopefully before too much longer I'll have a website that you can go to. So I think that's all I know today. So hang in there. See you soon. Don't watch too much news. News bad. Peace and quiet good. Bye-bye.